I want to talk about a story. I have some stuff because, like, if you see the title, we're gonna talk about some manga stuff. So let me get that. I just wanted to talk about this because, like, it is something that I was thinking about, and I was just like, man, I kind of want to talk about it. All right, we're gonna talk about the Apothecary Diaries, and we're gonna talk about the manga artist suspected, not suspended. The Apothecary Diaries manga artist suspected of tax evasion. Basically, let me explain what the Apothecary Diaries is. I love the Apothecary Diaries. This manga, this anime, very good. Basically, this series is about a girl named Mao Mao who is a daughter of an apothecary, and she one day gets kidnapped and she gets taken to the palace to work as basically a maid. Let's be real, like as a maid, and that's where she works, right? And basically she has so much time to be there until she has to leave, and then she leaves, right? And during her time there, she actually, you know what? I'm gonna just read. Let me just read the synopsis because this is probably a better synopsis than I can give, okay? So set in fictional country of Imperial Japan during the Tang Dynasty, the series follows Mao Mao, a young girl working as an apothecary in the red light district, who was kidnapped and sold to the Imperial Palace as a servant. However, she still retains her curious and eccentric personality and plans to work there until her years of servitude are over, without drawing the attention of anyone. One day, after hearing rumors that the emperor's newborns and concubines are critically ill, she begins to investigate the cause. Using her experience as an apothecary, she successfully solves the mystery of their illness. Even though she intends to remain anonymous, her actions eventually catch the attention of an influential eunuch, and soon she finds herself solving various mysteries for the royal court. So that's what the Apothecary Diaries is about. It's amazing. I love it. It is the genre. It's drama. It's mystery. It's romance. It's wonderful, right? Really good series. Literally, I if you have not seen this series, you should watch it, right? So what had happened was not the mangaka, the illustrator, right? So this series, the manga specifically, has two separate people working on it. You have the illustrator and you have the writer, who the writer is also the one who writes the novels and the light novels as well. She's the one creating the actual story, and it started out as a novel, right? So according to this article, it says, this isn't a belated April Fool's joke. Manga artist Erika Ikeda has been indicted by the Fukuoka Regional Taxation Bureau on suspicion of violating the Income Tax Act. The mangaka, who goes under the pen name Neko Kurage, was said to have failed to declare 260 million yen in income and around 47 million in taxes. Which, by the way, let me put this into US dollars. So basically in taxes, that's about $300,000. $300,000, right? Claims from the National Tax Agency indicate that the misdemeanors occurred during the period of 2019 to 2021, and that the money was used to purchase real estate. So I remember when the mangaka, when the illustrator, Neko Kurage, had made this statement on Twitter, because I actually read it and I was like, oh, that's crazy, right? And according to Neko Kurage, the failure to declare income and pay taxes was an act of pure negligence. Ikeda has already taken some steps to rectify the mistakes by paying those taxes and fees in 2022 on advice from the tax office, and to employ the assistance of an accountant for support in filing proper tax returns. Based on Ikeda's tweet, the artist does seem extremely apologetic and makes it clear to the fandom that this does not involve or impact anyone else who is part of the creation of the Apothecary Diaries. The news came just as the anime version of the Apothecary Diaries wrapped up to much fanfare. A second season had already been announced and is set to premiere in 2025. So basically, yes, she committed tax evasion. But what it sounded like from her tweet, which I wonder if it links to the tweet. Actually, does it link to her Twitter? Oh, it does. except I don't know where this tweet would be. Oh, this is April 1st. Okay, so this here. Anybody translate it? I need it to be translated. Translate this, please. I know somebody did. I'm looking for the quote tweets of someone translating it. I know someone did because I did see this. But basically what it sounded like is that she misdid her taxes. Which, let's be real, taxes are fucking hard. They're fucking, I don't understand tax. Like, I understand them on a very basic level, but like, I could not imagine doing taxes on this level. Like, she did them herself, which was probably her first mistake, which is why she's getting an accountant to file them for her, because it's their job. And so it was an accident. It was what it sounded like. It was an accident, and that's what she was trying to do, right? And yeah, that's the end of it, right? What's crazy though, it should be, hold on, I'm gonna center this so you guys can see it like that. Kurage, real name Erika Ikeda. Look, I don't know Japanese. I'm sorry about butchering these names. Right? The artist of one of the manga adaptations of the Apothecary Diaries light novel pleaded guilty to tax evasion charges on Friday, which this was, when was this posted? The 2nd, so like 2 months ago, essentially. Pleaded guilty to tax evasion charges on Friday during the case's first hearing of the Fukuoka District Court. During the hearing, Neko Kurage admitted to the charges and stated they had no intention of evading the tax payments, and they were planning to pay it all at once later. In the prosecution's opening statement, they stated the defendant Neko Kurage began working as a manga artist in 2010, and an acquaintance informed them that they needed to file a tax return on their income, indicating Neko Kurage was aware of the need to do so. The prosecution claimed Neko Kurage God, I'm so sorry. I can't speak this morning. I can't say these are a lot of big words. I need you to explain this to me in Fortnite terms. Thank you. Subsequently, consulted a tax accountant, but felt the tax return was troublesome, and instead prioritized the manuscript with its nearing deadline. During the hearing, it was also pointed out that Neko Kurage had repeatedly filed tax returns for several years without meeting the deadline. A statement from Neko Kurage during the hearing, it was also pointed out that Neko Kurage had repeatedly filed tax returns for several years without meeting the deadline. A statement from Neko Kurage's editor telling them to make sure that to file a tax return or the manga series will be canceled if you cause trouble. And from the original creator of the Apothecary Diary light novels, Natsu Hyuga, who's the one who writes it, advising Neko Kurage to consult with a tax accountant, were read out. Neko Kurage was indicted, it's small on my end, by the Fukuoka Region Taxation Bureau on February 29th of suspicion of not declaring approximately 260 million yen, which is about $1.6 million in income. Oh, holy moly. In income tax, and evading about 47 million yen, which is about basically 300,000 US dollars in taxes from 2019 to 2021. According to the National Tax Bureau, the tax evade money, which includes income earned from manga sales, were used to purchase real estate. Neko Kurage responds to the allegations in a post on Twitter on April 1st, claiming that they neglected, oh my god, I fucking can't read today, neglected their tax returns due to ignorance. They added that they paid the taxes and fees in full in 2022. As a result of not declaring the income after receiving instructions from the tax office, they have asked a tax accountant for assistance in filing proper tax returns. Neko Kurage clarified that the case is a personal matter that has nothing to do with the Apothecary Diaries original light novel series author or anyone else involved with the manga's creation. Neko Kurage launched the manga in Square Enix Gangan magazine in May 2017. Square Enix published the manga 13th compiled book volume on March 25th. Square Enix manga publishes the series in English. Natsu Hyuga began serializing the original story on the Shosatsuka ni Naro Let's Become Novelist website in October 2011. Shufu Funotomo began publishing the novels in print volume with illustrations by Toku Shino in August 2014, and J Novel Club publishes the novel series digitally. The light novel series inspired an anime that premiered on October 21st with first three episodes and aired for the two quarter of the year. Crunchyroll streamed the anime as it aired in Japan, and it also streaming an English dub. The anime is getting a second season in 2025. Okay. All right. So basically, yeah, she plead guilty. I wish this would have told us what happened though. Because it didn't. It didn't tell us like if she got jail time or not. I think she evaded jail time. I saw it somewhere, and I'm like, I need you to give. Oh my god, this is annoying. Because like I know I saw things, and it's just like, why is this so difficult? Because I know I saw people talking about her sentencing, but like I don't know where it is. Like nothing's coming up, and I'm like, I know I saw it, so where is it? But yeah, basically she committed tax evasion, and for a lot of money, because she didn't know. And now here's the thing. A lot of people think that what's going to happen is that it's going to pause the anime, but I actually don't think it's going to, because you have to remember that this series was originally a novel series, which started in 2011, right? So the story has been going on since 2011, right? There's also the light novel as well, too. There's a light novel that started in 2014, and the manga started in 2017. Right? Because even if we caught up to the manga, there's still stuff. It's a suspended sentence, so no jail time. Okay, good. I'm glad that there's no jail time. They do, yeah, they have material to work with. Because a lot of people were really afraid that we weren't going to see that second season or even more seasons. Because if she had gotten jail time, right, we wouldn't see more of it. And I just don't think that's true, right? Because it is a novel, so it's been around for a long time. And so there's story to actually work off of, instead of it just being like, oh, well, the manga isn't going to continue, therefore we're not going to see any of the anime, which is great. Ooh, let's go. Woo, yeah. Well, it's funny too, because like, I love this series. Like, this series is so good. Like I said, it's so good. One of my favorites right now. Absolutely love it. Absolutely so good. That like, luckily there was no sentencing, because like, let me tell you, if there was a sentencing, I would have thrown a shit fit, okay?